Much of this will be channeled through me, for me, to me, for you. Much of it is previously channeled knowledge and personal knowledge. I will shut down, and my higher self will now connect to Source, and it will take over the dialogue. Let's begin. Balance. You humans forget to define what balance really is. You look at balance as a polarity, as if one side is opposing the other side, as if the differences are so innate that you cannot differentiate between which one is right and which one is wrong. Sadly, the understanding of that has been dispelled and dismissed from many of your teachings, culturally, philosophically, and through religion. You see, you cannot live without one or the other, for one would not exist without the other. And it is a combination in the blending of the two in which you want to achieve on a regular basis. And if you look at your life as a constant state of duality, you will see these oppositions merge in the most simplistic areas of your life, and yet also in the most complicated parts of your subconscious, in the shadows where it lurks, in which you ignore one side of duality and focus on the opposite side, thinking that you're only living in a negative, fear-based existence, only because you are blinded to the opposite, which is freedom, liberation, peace, and love. So let us give you an example of this duality. Very simple example. We will use the weather. We have rainy days, cold days, natural disasters, tornadoes, hurricanes, cloudy days, dewy days, days without sun. These you humans would consider a very negative way to live on a regular basis. You would not want constant rain, constant dreary days with no sunshine. You would not want to have constant high winds every single day. What is the opposite of that? It's obvious. Sunshine, slight breeze, not too cold, not too hot, calm, relaxing, long days, short nights, cool nights. This would be your perfect weather. Now imagine having non-stop sun, non-stop calm days with no moisture, no dew, no wetness. I think you're starting to get the picture. We would end up in a drought. Nothing would grow. We'd have nothing to eat. Specifically before modern age. We might become sunburnt or dry. And yet if we have a balance and a mix of both, just enough cool days, just enough wet days, just enough rain, and just enough sunshine and wetness, then everything and everyone would strive. Now let us add a little twist to this. We have an emotional attachment to when those days should occur. If you are a farmer, you may want more wet days. If you are one that works outdoors or enjoys the sunshine, you will want less wet days. If you have an event coming up, you do not want that day to be wet, rainy, dreary. You want it to be sunny. But possibly there is somebody else, maybe right across the street from where you live, that really wishes for a rainy day. If you are emotionally attached to your desire being fulfilled for whether your day is wet or dry, or sunny or gloomy, you will suffer. In this, we will segue for you to understand suffering because of imbalance and your perspective of what is balanced and what is imbalanced. And therefore, we encourage you to spend this day looking at the polarity of life. If you are sad, find something that's happy. If you are happy, find something you should be concerned about. Take a little seriously. If you are lost, discover where you have been found and heard. And if you overshare or you're over-communicating, acknowledge that you have hurt somebody emotionally, spiritually, or psychologically. The key is not to have one or the other. The key is to have a combination of both and to intuitively navigate that combination is a constant lesson in our lives, in your lives, in everyone's lives. We thank you for listening. Namaste.